the cloud. All right. Okay, let me share my screen and we will go. Okay, awesome. Thank you for putting those things in the chat. Great. Love it. All right. So this is your new associate training for Trinont. And those of you that are on here, I'm just going to let you know that you're going to get a lot of information tonight. Okay. A lot of information all in one. And I want you to know, oh wait, let me spotlight my video. Hold on. Sorry. I want you to know, I don't want you to, take this and get like overwhelmed or anything. I want you to just think of it like you would any other job you would have to start. You would have to go get trained on what they're going to teach you and what they're going to tell you. And that's what we're going to do here tonight. So feel free, take some screenshots, make sure you have your notes. I've had my notes folder always ready to go so that I can always look back on it, right? If I have a question, there's going to be things that come up tonight that you're going to be like, I get it. And then tomorrow or the next day, you're going to be like, I have a question on that. Okay. So if you do have questions while I'm going, please comment in the chat, because if you have the question, I guarantee someone else does. If you're not comfortable asking here, you can always message me personally. Okay. All right. So let's get moving. So here's our agenda tonight. We're going to go over a bunch of different things. Give me about an hour of your time. I'm just going to be realistic here. Give me about an hour of your time. And then again, I also have this, I have it recorded. I will get it up on our YouTube so that you can share it and that you have it as well if you need to go back on it. Okay. So this is something new I did for this training today. Okay. So I wanted to share with you a couple statistics that I just looked up on network marketing, because what you have come into, you guys, whether you are coming here to just do affiliate linking, whether you are coming here to grow this as a business, whether you're coming here to do this part-time, spare time, I want a little extra money here, or I want the full gamut, whatever it is. Okay. You have an opportunity to do that. And so something I always like to say is this is your business. It's not ours. So we're going to be here to support you. All of the people who you came in with, all of our leaders in the company, our corporate staff, everybody is here to support you. We're going to give you tons of tools tonight that you can learn from, that you can use to grow your business. But ultimately it comes down to you, right? And ultimately it comes down to what you want to do with it. And there's going to be some times that you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this with it. And then how are you going to get there? Right. And there's going to be other times that life happens and you're going to be like, I need to take a back seat for a little bit. And then you're going to get back into it. And that is the beauty of what we have here, you guys. We can do that. You can't do that in a regular 9-to-5 job. You need to show up no matter what, So something that I wanted to share with you was just a couple of these statistics that I took out of the network marketing. It was like network marketing statistics 2020 to 2021. So what we are known as distributors or salespeople here in Trinont Associates, that's what we call each other. Okay. In the industry have a major role to play, and they choose this role either as a career. Some of us, this is our full-time job, or as a secondary income. And as I read these statistics, you will see most people, this is a part-time. Okay. In 2020, the direct selling industry made $179 billion in retail sales. Okay. So if anyone ever thinks like this is a small industry or anything like that, no, this is where a lot of people shop. US, hold on, let me admit people in. The US has become the global leader in retail sales, which is really, really cool when you think about what we're doing, because we are selling out to other people. Compared with a decade ago, there's an increase of 40% in this industry. 65 million people are actively working to build a full-time or part-time career. UK, and the reason I put this UK stats is because we are now launched in the UK and we're also in Canada. So in the UK, in the industry has shown a 46% increase in the number of distributors or associates there. Canada has 1 million independent sales consultants, and it's up from 20% from 2019. Now it's probably up even more after the last 2 years. Okay. America has the highest percentage of women in direct sales, about 80%, which I'm sure you can all see. That's kind of how it is, right? But what's really cool about where we work, we have men that we work hand in hand with, and I love that. 0.9 million direct sales people work this for full time, you guys. I want you to see that. 6.8 million work at part-time. Most people are working this as a part-time alongside their other careers. US consumers have positive perceptions toward direct selling. Okay. And this has remained stable over the last 10 years, which is really cool because if you look at the last 10 years of what this industry has done, it has really changed from that, what people used to call the pyramid scheme, to really people taking this on is like, wow, I can really do something with that business. Okay. 77% of Americans are interested in the flexible entrepreneur income earning opportunities, right? That's what we have. 88% of millennials are interested in the entrepreneurial opportunities. And then 79% of Americans consider direct selling as an attraction option for entrepreneurial opportunities. So I wanted to share those things with you because I thought it was really interesting when I was reading these things. I personally know it. I'm like, I know this is awesome. I know I've seen it done. I've gone through the gamut. Those of you that don't know me, I should have introduced myself. I'm Lauren Girardin, but I've been in the direct selling industry for now about 8.5 years. Prior to that, I was a kindergarten teacher. And while I was teaching kindergarten is when I started in my direct selling industry. And I was also bartending at the same time. When I had my first child, I decided to leave teaching because I was able to, because of the income I brought in from my direct selling company. And then I actually opened my own fitness franchise. Okay. So I owned a fitness company here in Chicago and I opened a franchise. I had to pay $10,000+ to even open the franchise without any marketing, any tools, anything, just to be able to open my business. So when I've seen it be able to be done here because of the opportunity that we're able to give to people, I truly mean that because I've done it the other way. I've done it with the brick and mortar, doors open, things like that. And it is a lot harder to do. So I always like to give people that little insight of, we do really have our hands on something really incredible here. And when you are sharing the opportunity or sharing these products with people, know you came here for a reason. And you know that those people can love it just as much as you have. So I put this little sales by the product category here because they were showing the increase of sales like over these last couple of years in the direct selling industry. And I want you to see that wellness is one of the largest sales items. Okay. And we have wellness. And then what was really cool that I saw is the services. You guys, services is the second. Services are like, well, we have financial services here that probably most of you don't even know about yet. But there's a bunch of different services that companies do. Like, for example, we partner with Vivint Home Security here at Trinont. You could literally go in and sell somebody Vivint and you could be getting a commission check for it if you really wanted to, if you wanted to work that side. That's a service, okay? Home and family, and then that personal care. That personal care is like makeup and skincare, which is something really incredible that soon in these next couple months here, I have heard through the grapevine that we will be getting some sort of skin thing. Okay, that's all I can say. So with that being said, let's get started on your training now. Okay. So if you haven't done this yet, you can either screenshot it or write this out or do it while I'm on here. Make sure you text the word launch to that number. That is going to be a 60-day launch guide. That's literally going to give you 60 days of content for your social media. That's what it's going to do. Okay. It's not going to give you just Trinont, and it's not going to give you just, product post or anything like that. It's going to bring content. So it's going to bring people to your audience so that when you do share about a product or when you do share about the company, they've seen you for the last couple of times because you're bringing some content to them, whether it's a positive quote, whether it is, sharing something like a poll or something like that. They give you that on that text. It's really cool. Then if you text that word team to that number, that is my personal team text message system that I just kind of send maybe once or twice a month. All right. So when you're here at Trinont, you probably want to know, there's things obviously you came into the business for, but why do we stand out? There's tons of different companies out there. As you've seen in the statistics that I just shared, it's clearly an industry that people want to get into. So why Trinont, right? So here's the deal. The history of our company actually started 8 years ago. Okay. They started 4 years ago in the health product service industry. Okay. Before that, they were a wealth services company that focused on financial services to help people to really manage their money. That's what was really incredible about how this company started, is that they didn't want people to just come into the industry like you can here and make a lot of money and go spend it on frivolous things, materialistic things. And then basically you have to show or pretend you have all this money when you really don't. You have nothing saved, right? So what our Trinont really was started on was financial services to help people save for retirement, be smart with their money, things like that, which is why I love our company is a debt-free company. They started making sure that from the very beginning, financial services was the key, right? So then one of our owners, okay, his name's Russ. I was like, which one? His name's Russ. He really, really saw this vision of like health and wealth together. And he always says, you can't have your wealth unless you have your health, right? You can be the wealthiest person, but if you're not healthy, you can't do anything with it, and vice versa, right? So he really wanted to come and put those two together. And we are the only direct sales company, health and wellness company out there. And I know many of you don't even know about our wealth side. If you want to know more, we can talk about it another time. We're currently in the US and India. We have Canada, and then we did just launch last month into the UK. So if you have anybody in that area, they can all shop with Ternant. Okay. We are going to be globally expanding to a lot of other places, but you are here at the very beginning of our global expansions, which is really, really incredible. Our mission here is to impact 1 billion lives for good. And what that truly means, you guys, is Ternant just wants to bring goodness back into this world. I can't express to you enough. I've been to corporate so many times. I worked hand in hand, one-on-one with these owners, with the corporate staff, and they just want goodness. Like over these last couple of years, we've seen, a lot of, right, like not very good things, a lot of sadness around the world. And one thing Ternant really wants to do is be able, not only in our services and our health and our business, but just in life in general. Like they really want to put that out there. So we have whole food and raw products, you guys, except for our collagen and our Mojo and our oral care liner. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm not going to go in product details tonight. Okay, you guys, I have a whole separate product education informational Zoom that I did. It's on my YouTube page. You can go grab it. Just type my name, Lauren Girardin, in to YouTube, and you will see a lot of my training videos. But if you want to learn in depth on the products, you can do that there, or every week we have trainings for the products. Okay. But one thing this company really strive for, and really did out of any other that I've seen, I have looked at tons and tons, you guys, of different direct selling companies. They use the cleanest of clean ingredients. It is mind blowing. When you look at our Boost product, for example, which is our heart health supplement, and you see in there the organic blend for your nitric oxide production. It's then so amazing to me when I follow, little short story, but I used to rent a house in the city that a doctor owned. She now lives in California, and she used to be on the show, The Doctors. I don't know if you remember that show with Dr. Oz, but she now has a very large Instagram following, right? I mean, obviously she's a doctor. She's a naturopath doctor now, and she shares, it's mind blowing. She shares about nitric oxide and how our bodies need to produce this and how getting a natural source. And it is so funny, you guys, I'm not bashful. So I texted her right away and I was like, hey, I just saw your Instagram. I cannot believe this. You got to take a look at the product my company has. She was blown away, you guys. That is what I'm saying. When you can see that doctors who understand natural health and wellness are blown away by what, even doctors who study both type of medicine, they are mind blown at the ingredients we have, and that we can direct sell them to consumers. Okay. We have different wellness packages for associates that you can get. We have patents on our extraction process for our CBD. And we also have proprietary formulas on all of our products. So it's not like someone can just come in, go and call corporate and say, hey, give me the ingredients and give me the exact blend for your collagen so they can go remake it. It's just like I always tell people, like pizza at a pizza restaurant, they don't give out their sauce for a reason, because they have to stand out from among the rest. Okay. Oh shoot. I can't admit this person from the waiting room. Crap. Let me see if I can, oh shoot. Hold on one sec, guys. I got to exit out. Okay, there we go. So that's what's really cool about our proprietary formulas, is we have something that other people don't have. Okay. We also have down here, we have a scientific advisory board. So all of our products are backed by doctors, scientists, nutritionists, and chemists, which is really, really cool to know. And you guys can share, you are trained from them. If you go into our Ternant mentoring group, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, you can watch all of the training videos that these people have done. And it's absolutely incredible, because they literally do train you on the product and why they are so incredible. We have tens of thousands of success stories, and that is in another Facebook group that I'll share with you in a little bit. Okay. Now, getting started, I want to share with you a couple of things in our back office, just kind of to lay the ground floor of what you might need. There's going to be a lot of information in your back office, or in your, we call it associate center. Not everything are you going to need right away, but if you do want to know where to go to grab certain things, then this is what you want to do. Okay. So I'm going to exit out of the screen here, and I want to make sure that you guys can still, let me see. I got to make sure you can still see my screen. Hold on a sec. And I want to answer questions. So sorry. Does it make a difference if your profile is public or private? Tiffany, so it doesn't make a difference. It all depends on what you want to do. I always say this, like for me, my Instagram is private. but I will accept, I'll accept people once I look at their things. A lot of people like to have public Instagrams. My Facebook, when I put up posts, whether it's business related, a quote or whatever, it's public. That's what's really beautiful about Facebook. You can turn it to public. If I'm posting about my children, I do not put it on public. Okay. That's just a personal preference of mine. So what's really nice about Facebook is you can turn things from private to public. Instagram, you have to just pick, do you want a public account? Do you want a private account? Okay. All right. So, okay, who said I can make you co-host? Oh, Ashley did. Okay, hold on, Ash. Hold on a sec. I just did. All right, perfect. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to go into the back office a little bit and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you are logging in and then what you want to make sure that you see when you're logging in. So let me share my screen again. All right, so I'm going to go onto my husband's account here. And you can do, by the way, you can work husband and wife in this industry, which is really cool. You can, we call it kind of double dipping on your income, which is nice. So that little button here, where your initials are, you're going to click that button and you're going to see Web Office. You're going to see Associate Center, and then you're going to see where you can manage your subscriptions. Now, this is if you're doing it on a computer, but it's very similar on a phone, okay? Managing subscriptions is nice because if you decide you want a subscription, you click right there, you're good to go. You can do whatever you want with it. Our subscription program is one of the easiest I've ever seen out there. You can cancel it anytime. You can enable it. You can disable it. You can add items. You can take items out. You save a crap ton of money if you do it. But it's literally, and no one has to like pay anything to get on it. None of that craziness. So the Associate Center is where you will see a lot of the information that I wanted to share with you. Okay. So this is where you're going to see, basically your business, your back office business. Okay. Now, as you grow, if you decide that this business is something more that you want to take it to, and you decide that I want to share this business with other people, I want them to come in and they want to have a business and so on. The beauty of what you get to do is build a team. Okay. But you're never alone. So if you want to do that, you have all of us there supporting you and helping you out. Okay. Now, something I always say, people get really like weird about, oh my God, I don't want to build a team because that's how all the pyramid stuff got started, all this stuff. Let me tell you, when I owned my franchise business, you guys, I was able to share the opportunity, the franchise opportunity with somebody else in another area. And I would make $1,000 commission if they decided to open a franchise. You better believe I shared that. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, if you want to, there's more money to be made by building a team or by being a manager, whatever you want to call it. And I always think of it this way, as you move up the ladder, right? Even if you were at McDonald's, if you go from cashier to manager to general manager to corporate, you get to make more money as you grow and has more people under you. It's the same concept here. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, you're going to see in the back office, which is really cool. I love this. There's these trackers here. These trackers will tell you, they will go green when you are meeting your requirements for whatever it is. Okay. So each different rank in the company, you will see different requirements for that. Now, if you are not here because you're like, I do not want to build a team. Absolutely not. Now, remember, I said the same thing at the very beginning. Okay. So just an FYI, but if you really don't, and you just strictly want to do like, hey, I'm just selling to my friends and family, or I'm just doing affiliate linking, whatever that is, you may not ever need to look at this. Okay. You're going to focus on another area. And I'll tell you that in a minute. So you can come up here. You can see your commissions. You can also view or order right from here. If you want to order, you're also going to be able to see orders coming in from other people. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. We have something here called a 10 and 3 bonus status. In your first 30 days, so those of you that are very fresh here, you have 30 days to earn an extra $1,000 on top of your regular commissions, okay? If you bring in 10 customers and then you bring in 3 people that want to work the business, you get an extra $1,000 within your first 30 days. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but this is where you can track it there. I also want to show you where you can find your customers, okay? This might be something you want to record or write down, but you're going to go here to reports. You're going to go to reports and you're going to click on downline. All downline means, a lot of people think, oh, it means I have a team. No, all downline means is anybody underneath you. Your customers are all underneath you. Okay. So you're going to click on downline. And then you're going to go over to downline orders, because these are all people that ordered from you. Okay. Now, as you grow a team, I will tell you this, if you do, you're going to see everybody's orders here because it's everybody under you. So what you're going to want to do is filter. You're going to filter to your customers. You can select a month or you can actually select the date range. So let's say you wanted to look at the last 3 months of what people who ordered in the last 3 months. You can select that as well. Okay. We'll just go to current, and then you always want to click on personally sponsored. They're your personal customers. Okay. You can also filter it by subscriptions, non-subscriptions, whatever you want to do, but then you'll filter it. Okay. And let's just say here, we'll go back here. Wait, is this June? No, we're in July. I'm like, what month are we in? And then you'll be able to see your customers. Now, what's really cool is you can click here and you can see exactly what they ordered. Okay. Now, that's pretty much everything here I wanted to show you. Like I said, if you get to the point of where you are having people come in with you, this is where you will see those people coming in with you. Basically, we call it a tree view, or you can see your team, things like that. And the trackers will help you to be able to see where you're at, but we can talk more when we get there. All right, let me just see where I wanted to go here. Oh, you want to make sure you have your website. Okay, you guys. So when you log into your back office, just like I showed you here, right here under my websites, okay, this is where you want to make sure you are saving this. Okay, save your website. It says whatever you did, Trinot.com/whatever, save it into like a notes folder or something. So you always have it to hand out to people. Okay. If you have somebody in the UK, you have a UK link that you can send to them. If anyone in the UK wants to sign up or order, you have a link you can send to them. Now, this is for US and Canada. So anybody in the, North America, this is our link. Now I want to click on it because I want to show you what you can do from your link. This is something that I think is amazing. And it's something that anybody who has, whether you have an Instagram or whether you just have customers or whether you want to do affiliate linking, anything like that, you can link one direct item or a cart full of items to people. Okay. So I'm going to show you, you got to make sure you're under your website. So you go to your back office, click on my websites, click on it, and then you can go to the product. Let's say somebody wants to order our most popular collagen, right? And you want them to get a month's supply. So you're going to put them on a 2-pack. You can select a flavor for them or give them a variety, whatever you want to do. But then you're going to click this little share button here. That share button, you can link it in your Instagram. You can link it in a group. You can do whatever you want, or you can directly send it to a customer. So if someone's like, hey, I want to order the collagen from you, say, here you go, here's your link. And they can click right here. And right here on this page, they are able to literally read all about the collagen. They can read the supplement facts, everything that's in there. They can read all the benefits, everything right from that link, and they can also order. Now, let's say somebody told you, hey, I want 3 things, whatever. They tell you something. They want a variety of things. You can put the items into a shopping cart, okay? And let's just say they want our multivitamin. I'm going to just add it in there. Now what you'll do is go to your shopping cart here, and up here at the bottom is a link. So you click this, and now you can link to them the exact shopping cart that they want. Maybe you want to run like a monthly special or whatever, and you want to put this on your Instagram or something like that. You can link it right there with the exact shopping cart. Okay. Or like I said, you can do individual products. So that is something that I really, really love, the feature that we have on our website. Now, let me make sure. Okay. I saw that. Okay. I showed you everything I needed to show you. So we're going to exit out of that. We're going to go back and do my slideshow here. And again, if you have questions, please ask in the chat, and I will make sure to go back and look at them. All right. So we did that. All right. Now we're going to get into navigating our business tools. Okay. Like I said from the very beginning, we have a lot of tools. We have a lot to offer you guys to help you be as successful as possible. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. We have a lot, so it can get overwhelming. Okay. You want to make sure that what you're using smart, or make sure that you always like that screenshot this page. Or what I do is I always have a notes folder going. Everything that I possibly need, like I always have everything in a notes folder. So if I need to access, for example, a Facebook group, and I'm like, all right, there's 5 Facebook groups. They all have something different to them. I go to my notes that say groups, and I click on it, and I can see, okay, testimony group is here. Now I can go find it. So it's a lot simpler than trying to go and scan all over Facebook and do that. Okay. So with that being said, here's some of our business tools that we have for you. On your website, where we were just at in the back office, there's something there under where it said web page or web office, where it says web office, called Trinot Library. That is a library full of resources that you could possibly need for your business basically all PDFs. So if you're a reader and you want to read through things, you go to the Trinont library, you can find fact sheet for our product. You can find info about, we have, you guys, I don't know if you knew this, but at the very first level in our company, you can get a Jeep paid for. So you can read about that there. There's so much stuff in the Trinont library that you can read about. We also do have the Trinont Go app though, okay? The Trinont Go app is wonderful because everything is right there on an app for you, okay? And it looks like this if you did not download it. It's Trinont Go and it's got the white with the black. Now, what I really only use the app for, I'll be honest with you, is our information on our products, okay? We have our fact sheets there, which are amazing. They are some of the best fact sheets I've seen, but we also do have our product portfolio list, which lists all of our products in one sheet. We also have our compensation plan list in there so that you can read through it. We also have demo videos. So if you were sharing about our CBD product, or maybe you wanted to share a pudding demo about our digestive enzymes, it's all there right there for you. So you can share that, send that, and it's easy, okay? If people, oh, I want to read this. If people aren't ordering online, but they're still purchasing from you, does that mean you don't make any commissions because they aren't technically ordering from online? People aren't ordering online, but they're still, how are they ordering from you? Are they ordering through your link or are you ordering the products for them? Just specify that with me and then I can let you know. So then we also have an app called Telegram. Okay. If you do not have the Telegram link, again, I can send it to you, or your upline or whoever you came in with can send it to you. But it is all social media stories. Everything that you could possibly need for social media is on the Telegram app. It is wonderful because you don't need to think about it. If you're like, I want to post something today and I don't know what I want to post, you can go right into Telegram and you can see beautiful ones already made for you, which is really great because you don't have to think about it, right? And then, hold on, let me find the questions. Okay. Yes. Okay. So then there's this app called the Boards app. All right. This is the Boards app. It looks like this. Okay, you guys, it's another app. And again, we have a couple different apps and a couple different Facebook groups. So let me tell you about Boards. If you download Boards and you use it, everything you could possibly need is right here. Every link, every group, everything is in our Boards app. So the biggest thing that I can tell you is if you can download Boards, you're going to have everything that you possibly need. Yes, I am ordering the products and they are purchasing through me, but okay. So let's chat because it only says iPhone, by the way. So I don't know who that is. Message me personally and let's chat because no, you're going to want to make sure they order. And we're going to have to do it a little differently so that you do make a commission. Okay. All right. Or you can upcharge. I mean, you could do what you want with that, but we want to do it the best way for you possible. So this Boards app, like I said, everything is here for you. So you can see launches, you can see product information, you can see all of our groups, everything. Okay. Now our team groups, I wrote them on the side here because again, I just feel like when I get to Facebook, I want to know what we have. Okay. We have our Dream Builders team page, which is our Facebook group that I personally run. I give as much information in there as you could possibly need. All right. I would highly suggest turning on your notifications for that group so that you don't miss important things because that is where I post it all. And then we do also have some team chats that we share a lot of the information for as well. I would look in that team page group under the guides and the featured tab. The featured tab in our team page group is everything over these last year and a half that I feel has been the most important things that we've had to watch or do. So I leave them there. Okay. Our guides tab is a bunch of different trainings. So remember I told you about this up here, that Trinont library. If you're a reader, you want to do that. If you're a listener, you want to go to our guides tab and you're going to be able to see videos. Okay. My YouTube page also has them as well, but that guides tab is really great for a bunch of different reasons. Okay. Now we have another Facebook group called the Health Wealth Community, and that is strictly testimonies, written customer testimonies, thousands and thousands of testimonies. So if you are somebody who you want to share testimonies with people and let them know like, hey, you're not the only one who's gone through this. Like, for example, one of our girls, Amy, reached out to me today. She had a friend who just got done with her chemotherapy and she's getting her hair back and she wants help with our collagen on getting hair back. So I told Amy, I said, go into Health Wealth Community, pull up a bunch of testimonies of people with hair loss and what the collagen has done for them, and screenshot her a couple and let her read other people's stories. Okay. I'm telling you, the biggest thing you can share are these testimonies. They're absolutely incredible. And that's why we have the group. Now, the third group we have is Let's Learn. It's called Wellness and Wealth with Dream Builders. It's all about learning. It's all about education. So everything we do in there, we try and educate people on whether it's product, whether it's business, whether it's everything, whether it's just bringing positivity to them. We do it every single week. That group is always active. But that group, you're not going to get like live testimonies like you would in the health wealth community. Okay. You will hear throughout the week people video testimonies. But again, if people want to just quick read some, I always say send health wealth community screenshots to them. Now, Turn Up Mentoring is our last group, Facebook group. And that is a corporate training and update group. So that one you really only go in about once a month. So FYI there. Now, if you are somebody who really wants to dive into the scientific background on all the products, you want to learn from the scientific advisory board, that Turn Up Mentoring group under the guides tab is going to have everything you need from that scientific advisory board. Okay. Because remember, it's corporate. So anything from corporate goes in that group. All right. Now, this is our structure of payment. So we're going to talk about commissions. Okay. So that the iPhone that when you asked about that, sorry, I don't know who it was. This is what we're going to talk about. So up here at the top, we have 6 different ways that you can earn here with Turnot, which is really cool because if you hit all 6, even cooler, right? But the first way is called customer. Oh, sorry, that's on. Let me mute everybody really quick. Hold on. Not mute. Oh, there we go. All right. So I hope I didn't mute myself. No, I did not, right? Okay. So customer sharing bonus is our commission. So when you start, you make 25% commissions here. Okay. Now you can work your way up to make 50% commissions. That's really cool on just simply sharing products, 25% or 50. Most of the time in this industry, it's anywhere between 15 and 30% that people make commissions lifetime. Okay. So we have a very unique opportunity that you can earn a very good commission depending on if you're just doing the sales aspect. I came into this business and I literally said, you guys, I will sell these products all day long because I believe in them and I love them and they're incredible, but I'll never grow a team. That's what I said at the very first month that I was here. And I sold, you guys, I have so many customers. It's amazing. But I went customer after customer after customer, and I was bringing in a substantial amount of commissions. But then when I saw what this business could do for people too, because I was able to do that, I was like, all right, I got to share the business side of it. And now that has opened up a world that I never even thought possible. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. Now there's launch bonuses here. Okay. You have an opportunity. So one, you have just straight sales commissions. Okay. Hold on, Tina. Let me see. Regarding Facebook, instead of sharing on personal page, can I set up a Facebook group? Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Yes, but I will tell you, you're going to limit your audience, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so we'll touch on that. So here, number 2, launch bonuses. Okay. Anytime someone comes in with you and orders an enrollment pack, it has to be an enrollment pack, you guys. So we have silver, gold, and platinum enrollment packs. Many of you came in on the collagen pack. None of us earned commission off you on this collagen pack. I'm going to let you know that right now. Okay. If you came in on $99 and you bought some product, none of us earned commission on you on that. Okay. I'm just letting people know, transparency wise, none of us. Okay. Now, if you came in on a silver, gold, or platinum pack, the person who you came in with did get to earn a commission bonus off that. So one thing that's really cool is those packs, because you get a variety of product on the consumer side, right? On the person coming in, you get amazing. The gold and platinum, you get a phenomenal deal on the products. But then on the associate side, it's really cool because you do get basically a bonus for bringing somebody in, which is really cool. That's like when I told you that when I was owning a franchise, they would give me $1,000 if someone came in. Same structure here. But here they have to get an enrollment pack for that 10 and 3, that $1,000 bonus that we talked about. They have to get an enrollment pack. So a silver, gold, or platinum. Okay. Now remember, what's really cool about that 10 and 3, this number 1 customer sharing bonus, those 10 customers, you make commission off them. Those 3 people that come in with you, you also get to make a bonus off them. And then you make $1,000 because you did all that. That's pretty cool in your first 30 days, right? So you'll see down there your 10 and 3 challenge. And what happens with the 10 and 3 is as you move up in the company. So let's say you have those 3 people come in with you. Let's say because of that, and because of your customers coming in, you hit the very first level in our company. Well, that gets to unlock another 10 and 3 for you. And it's just kind of banked in your back office. So it's always there for you. If you do that again and you move up in volume again to the next time, and you'll see it all right here for you. You keep moving up in that, you keep unlocking more of these opportunities to get that extra $1,000. Okay. And they're all banked for you. So let's say 1 month you don't get it. Okay. No big deal. It's still going to be in your back office banked for you. Okay. Let me make sure. Oh, Jane said you don't see that I'm sharing. Do you guys see that I'm sharing? Do you guys see that I'm sharing my screen? If you guys can comment or just say something, I want to make sure that
Yeah, we can see it. I can see it.
Great. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. I have no idea why you can't, Jane. I'm so sorry. All right. With 25% convention, they only, okay. Yes, we're going to go back to that, Christina. So up here at that, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. Up here at the customer sharing for the 25% commissions, see this right here, this number, this 50 in personal volume. Okay. That's what that means. 50 in personal volume is what unlocks your 25% commission. So all of you that came in with the collagen pack or with any products, you unlocked, I'm sure you unlocked 50 in volume on your account. Okay. When you unlock that, you get to have your 25% commissions. Now, each month they look back at the month before. So let me clarify. Right now we're in the month of July and we're in the beginning of the month of July. So all this month of July, you unlocked it. Let's just say you came in this month. You unlocked your 25% commissions. Now comes August. They're going to look back at July and say, okay, she had her 50 in personal volume, or maybe you had even more. Maybe you had 200 in volume because you had customers too, whatever it was. In August, they'll look back and they'll say, okay, great. She had that. So you'll get your 25% commissions in August. Let's just say if for some reason in August, you didn't have any customers or you yourself didn't order. That's fine because they look back at July, but now comes September, brand new month, and you had a whole month go by that you did not have your 50 in volume. In September, you have to make sure within that first week, you get your 50 in volume on your account. Okay. So I just want to clarify that they basically do a grace period month, but then that following month, you got to reactivate to get those commissions back up. Okay. Which basically means the reason they did this, you guys, in all transparency, is because they want us to be a product of the product. So they want us obviously to be using the product. We're going to be sharing about the product so that people are coming in. I mean, that's the biggest way that people get sales. If you're never using the product, they'll never believe that you like it, you know? But if you get to 50% commission, so let's say you are somebody that gets a ton of customers, you can unlock 50% commissions by sharing and getting 1,000 in customer points. Every one of our products has a point system attached to it. So let's say, for example, let's say you had 11 collagen customers and they all got 2 collagens because they're on a month supply. You would have about, I think, over 1,000 customer points with that in 1 month time. So for the next month, you get to unlock 50% commissions. Okay. So you have to understand if you're just doing the sales aspect of it, you're going to watch your customer points, and it's in your back office, you guys. Okay. You're going to watch how many points are attached to the product. And I will show you the sheet here next. And then if you can get to that 1,000 customer points, you're going to unlock 50% for the next month. Now, if you aren't just, let's say you're not doing just the sales aspect and you're running the whole gamut of the business, and you move up and you come over here to our rankings, okay? Our ranked positions in the company. Our ranked positions in the company mean you get paid out a monthly stipend, okay? So if you hit the first rank in the company, which is Jade, you're going to get paid out a $250 bonus, okay? You're also going to get your commissions. You're also going to get your launch bonuses here. You also could get your 10 and 3 if that's what you're doing. So do you see how you can make a substantial amount of money even within your just first 30 days? But if you hit this Jade position or any of these positions, you will unlock 50% commissions for the next month as well. Now, here's the only thing. You have to make sure for each month you're unlocking that. So let's say 1 month you do nothing and you have no sales whatsoever. The following month, you're going to go back to that 25% commissions, which is why we really, really want to focus on people on a subscription. Like for me, I make sure I have customers on a subscription so I don't ever have to worry about them again, because it's easy for them and it's easy for me. And like I said, our subscription program is literally the easiest one out there. But again, I'll show you that. Okay. I just want to make sure I got it. All right. Trailblazer bonuses. Down here, as you move up on into our ranks, you will see you actually get additional bonuses as you do this. You have to do it within a certain amount of time, which is listed there, okay? And then we also have something called maximizer bonuses. And again, this is as you move up, you can make money very quickly if you are growing a business. I will tell you that. When I said my first month, I strictly had customer commissions. I had a lot because I had a lot of customers. It was wonderful. But by month 2, I was able to grow a substantial business. And by 3, 4, and by month 6, I was able to get to the emerald position in our company. And so that is a massive change when I said I only want to do customer commissions. You see the beauty in also helping so many other people start a business. Okay. So with that being said, we talked about all this, but the other thing I wanted to share with you is we do, just so you know, we do have cryptocurrency coming soon. And that is something I'm not going to touch on here, but I will share more about that another time. And if you are interested at all, or if you know anything about cryptocurrency, you can reach out to me and we will get you the information you need for that. Okay. That's on the other side of the company as well. And then you do have customer coupons. So this is what's really cool. If you came in with a gold or platinum pack, you actually got customer coupons in your pack. And those coupons are $10 off coupons for new customers. If you got the gold pack, you got 10 of them. If you got the platinum pack, you got 20 of them. You can give those out to people and they can be customers that get $10 off right away. Those do not come out of any commissions because those came in your startup pack. But everybody in the whole company has coupon codes they can give out. Okay. We all have access to them. I don't give them out often because it does come out of my commissions. Okay. But what's really cool about the coupon codes is, especially starting off new, which is nice, is you could give somebody $5 off. Okay. And what you would do is you say it's going to be 5 off. And then you put your ID number. Your ID number is in your back office. Okay. It's right next to your name in your back office. That's what you would share with them. They can use that promo code when they're ordering. You can tell them, hey, you bring me 3 new customers or whatever, 5 new customers, and I'll give you $10 off your next order. That's what's really cool about our customer coupons is you're able to give $5 off one time and $10 off another time. So you can use that to help build your business up. Okay. I do have a breakdown video of how I go through all this in our Dream Builders team page under the guides tab. So that will be helpful to you if you want to see more about that. And always, you guys, you can reach out to me on any of this information. Now, when I shared with you before that all of the products are listed right on the app. Okay. So right on the app, you can go under Turnout Wellness products, and you're going to see this sheet here called the product portfolio. I personally print these off. I have these printed. I have them where I can see them, because here's why you want to know what these are. Okay. You're able to see the price for people, whether they do a subscription or a retail. Okay. So you can obviously see if they go on subscription, they get to save money, right? But remember when I talked about that 1,000 in customer points, if you get to 1,000 customer points within a month, you unlock the 50% commissions. Here's the points, you guys, right here, the CP number. Those are all the points. So let's say you have somebody who gets our replenish, which is our amazing mushroom complex tea. Okay. You have 49 points right there. So let's say most people, you guys, don't just order one product, because we also have $100. If you order $100, you get free shipping. And if you order 3 or more, you get a discount, or 4 or more, you get a bigger discount. So most people don't just order one product. So you can see how within one order, you might get up to like 150 in customer points. Okay. So you can reach that 1,000 very quickly if you have customers coming in. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ashley, for answering that. And then this next line here. Okay. This next line is that PV number. Okay. That number is important because when you order on your own account, you guys, okay. So customer, that CP, customer points is when customers order. And you also, by the way, this is what you're making the commissions off of as well. So you can see here, like, for example, I sold CBD and I still do left and right. It's the highest paid commissions that we have, you guys. It's 75 in customer points. So you also get high customer points, and you make, if you're at 25% commissions, you make 25% off 75, whatever that is. I don't know what math is, $17 or something. And then At 50%, you make like $37, okay, on just one bottle of a CBD order. And the CBD is unreal. Okay. So just an FYI there, how you can look at the structure of what you're sharing as well. If you do want to make sure you're getting to 1,000 customer points, or you think about too, you guys, how if you do have some people on subscriptions, what could they need to be on a subscription that would help you to get to that 1,000 customer points as well? Right. And again, you could have 1,000 customer points on 20 people placing an order for collagen, or 5 people placing larger orders. Okay. So, and then this last column is the customer PV that goes into your volume. Okay. And this is something that, again, as you're growing a business, you're going to care more about volume. If you're simply just doing customer sales, you're not really going to be concerned about it. But if you get people coming into your team with you, you're going to care about volume, because that volume is what gets you to the different rank levels in the company. Okay. And I want to show you here, there is a small number and there is a large number. The reason for this, if you are making 50% commissions, you're going to get this smaller number that goes into your volume, okay, into your business volume. That is because they're paying you out a higher commissions, okay? So they gotta do something somewhere, okay? Or we'd go broke as a company. The higher number they're going to give you into your volume if you're making the 25% commissions, okay? So just an FYI there. That's where that volume aspect comes in, and it really is going to matter when you start building a business, okay? All right. So I know that part can be very confusing. So do we have any questions on that? I can't see any of your faces. So some of you are probably like, what the hell? We'll talk about this tomorrow. All right. Because I'm going to tell you, when I came in, actually, I told Michelle this, or did I tell Mina? I don't know. One of them, I was like, listen, I didn't even know the compensation plan till like a year ago. Okay. All I cared about was the fact that I knew what I had to do to make some money. And that's what I was doing, because once you start sharing and once you start seeing what these products can do for people, you just keep going. Okay. So focusing on gaining customers, biggest thing that I can tell you, like I shared, is that subscription program, right? So when you're sharing with a customer, and let's just say they want to come in, they want to try the collagen, you can obviously let them know, hey, if you're going to order the collagen, you're going to want to order 2, because you're going to want the full month supply. You're also going to want to get free shipping, right? Because it's over $100 then. But if they add something else, they can continue as they add products, right? They can continue to save more money. So as you see here, we have a subscribe and save program, which means each time they're adding more, they're going to get a discount on the items. Now, something to know about our subscription programs, you guys, they can go on right away as they create an account and they can do a subscription. But the subscription does not allow you to start it on the day that you do it. It has to process out. So it gives you about a 2-day window of when you can start your subscription. All you do is click on that date, or whatever date you want. Okay. You click on that date, and then on that date that it processes, that's when you'll see the discounts and everything. Okay. You will not see it beforehand because it didn't process. Then that same date will be the following month. However, if you don't want that product that month, or you don't need it right then and there, you can push the date back. You can take out a product. You can add a product in. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay. And same with your customers. We also do have bundles, a lot of bundles going on right now that you can save and let the customers know, like, hey, we have a bundle and save. You can be able to do this as well. So now on the business side of things, okay, launching your business, the biggest thing you're going to want to do is you want to make sure you get on a one-on-one call with your direct person, whoever brought you in, or myself. I'm more than happy to help you. I'm more than happy to talk with you. Mapping out your goals is a really big thing. Again, if you're somebody who's here and wants to do the full business aspect, you really want to know, like, hey, I want to get to here for the month. Tell me what I want to do, or tell me what I need to do. And that's what we can do for you. Okay. I highly recommend a Facebook launch or a private Zoom launch. If you're going to do a private Zoom launch, you have to make sure you have 10 or more guests on the line. Okay. But a Facebook launch is really great because it's you and me, or you and your upline, and you're on Facebook and we're sharing about the products that you love, and I'm educating, or your upline's educating, and we're letting people know, you and I are just having a fluid conversation, but we're letting people know about the products in the business. That's what we're doing. And we're kind of letting them know what you've got your hands on now. Okay. I personally like the Facebook launch because you can always have it and you can always go back and tag people in it or share it with people. Now, I put up here a little wording. I don't believe in scripts. I don't think that it should come directly from me. I think you should speak from your heart and you should tell people, hey, I want to let you know, like, I just started something really cool. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit here by doing this, but I got my hands on some really great products. I would love to share them with you if you're open and willing to hear about it. And that's just inviting them to your Facebook launch, or if you're going to do a private Zoom launch, or just to look at the information every week, you guys, which I will share with you in a minute. So let me get here. If you are somebody that likes to see goals, right, and map them out, this is what I do for people. This is what we talk about. We go over these charts and we map them out. What's really cool about this down here is a QR code that will literally give you some scripts and some tips on how to contact people, on how to reach out to people. Because again, you guys, you're in a business, right? So if you do want customers, you have to do something about it, right? If you do want to go help people with these products because they are that good, you have to step out there and do something about it. When I opened my fitness company, no one knew about it unless I went door to door and told people about it. I don't want to do door to door, but you better believe I would love to do social media aspect for that. If I could have done all that just via social media, it would have been amazing. But I had to walk door to door to door to door to be able to do that. So remember, you have the opportunity here to share what we have our hands on, and also the business aspect of things. Okay. But you got to go out and do it then. All right. So sharing testimonies, I told you that's one of the biggest things you can do. Our Health Wealth Community Group is absolutely amazing. A lot of people will tell you, get people into that group. Invite them in there, which it is great. I would invite them in there because they can just scroll and they can just read and they can search for themselves. At the top of that group, you can type in the search and let's say hair loss or anxiety or gut health, whatever it is, they can type in, or they could type in a name of our product and they'll just read and read and read. So it is wonderful. But I also like to make sure I invite people in there, and then I go and I find testimonies and I screenshot and send them, because I want to know that they read them. I want to know they didn't get too busy and didn't look back at the group. I want to know they read them. Okay. So those are wonderful tools to use. Our Wellness and Wealth, our Let's Learn group, our Wellness and Wealth with the Dream Builders group that we run every week, we have a schedule that we do. So every Monday we do Mindset Monday. Every Tuesday we do Taco Tuesday, which is we go live with somebody who shares about what the opportunity has done for them. Every Wednesday we share about some sort of testimony, whether it's live or posted. Every Thursday, we do full product and business overviews. Okay. So every week you can be able to get the information in front of people. And then every Friday, my cousin, Dr. Liz Scott on our team, she does an in-depth product education on one product per week. She's so freaking intelligent. It's unreal. And her in-depth 20 minutes to 30-minute detail will blow your mind on what we have our hands on here with these products. Okay. Now, and that, oh, by the way, this Let's Learn group, this Wellness and Wealth group is where you can plug people in to be educated. So if you have people who are like, I want to know the education, I want to know the science, I want to know this, then you're going to want to plug them into that group. Some people don't care. They're like, just give me the fact sheet. Great. It's awesome. Let's do it. Okay. So showing and sharing, that's the biggest thing you could possibly do, and getting people in front of the information. So this is what I was sharing every single week, you guys. We have an opportunity to plug people in. So this is why when I started, I was able to grow very fast, because this is what I did for the first, oh my gosh, well, even to this day, but every week I would try and plug people into the information. All they have to do is get in front of a recording, or like a recorded YouTube that I have up on my YouTube, or our live informationals. Instead of going in person, we always do them via Zoom. So they can always come and listen to the information. We always share about the products, and we always tell about the business. They can come on, and if they don't want to hear anything about the business, they can hop off before that part. Okay. These are every single week. Our top leaders in the company, we go and we do these for you guys. All you have to do is get people there. That's the best part. I wasn't doing these when I first started. I was plugging people into them though. I was making sure I got as many people as I could to hear the information, and then they can make up their mind what they want to do with it, right? So I always say I would highly recommend getting them on to Thursday nights when our team does it. But like I said, we have leaders all over that do them each week. Okay. Now we have something here called Mojo Morning. And this is simply a team thing. Okay. So if you are somebody who is on Tuesdays and Thursdays and you have the ability to hop on a call in the morning, it's more of a motivational call. And it's really wonderful because it's not just for business, it's for life in general. When I told you that Trinot wants to bring positivity back into people's lives and really just uplift and impact people, this is what we do for our teams, for our people, for everybody. And the Mojo mornings every week are some of the best things that we possibly do here. I firmly believe in the company. They're wonderful. So with that being said, here's a couple scripts that I've used to invite people into our overviews. I've have a couple different for people who might have seen the information before, for somebody who never has. Again, I don't believe in just taking somebody else's words. I do believe in making sure it comes from you, it comes from your heart. And what do you want to share with people? Why are you here, right? Let them know, why are you here? Why did you decide to come here and listen to the information, right? Something brought you. So with that being said, depending on what you want to do for your business, we have something that you can do weekly. We have things you can do daily. If you are somebody who's like, I need a task every single day, I need to know, what can I do an hour for my business on Monday? If you're that person, you're going to want to get on a one-on-one with me or your direct upline, and we're going to map out what you're going to do. Okay. We call these DMOs, which means daily method of operation. What are you doing every day for your business? If you're somebody that only has 15 minutes, what can you do with 15 minutes of time for your business? Let's talk about it, right? We do have one other Facebook group, but this is only if you are somebody who needs a focus task. Like you are somebody that's like, I need to know what I need to do every single day. So you could go, it's called Focus Task DMO group on Facebook. You can just go search this and it'll pop up and you can ask to join, and you can type in number 1 in the search. And on day 1, it's going to give you something to do. Number 2 in the search, you're going to get something to do. Okay. If you are that type of person, it's a wonderful group. If you're not, don't join it because you don't need another group then. Okay. All right. So we already talked about our 10 and 3, and this is just a little in like detail information. You have to make sure your 10 customers, they're not all at the same address. You can't have mom, dad, sister, brother, and aunt all order at the same house and count as 5 of your customers. That they know the system is broken that way then, okay? So it has to be 10 different addresses and they can order 1 product or they can order 10, but it has to be different addresses, okay? And then the 3 associates, like I said, you have to make sure they get the enrollment packs to count. We talked about this already. And I just kind of put on here a couple tips if you want to screenshot this on how I personally run 10 and 3. Like and by the way, I focus on 10 and 3 every single month. I focus always on getting 10 new customers and 3 new people coming into business with me every single month, because that is how my business grew. That is how I got to where I was today. So I always let people know when you are posting on Facebook, which is wonderful, right? If you're sharing information, if you're doing a Facebook post, you have to think of it like a highway. Those are billboards. People are going to scroll on by or they drive on by and they might remember it. They might not. They might think it's cool when they scrolled by, but they're not going to have a clue. No one stops at a billboard to talk about it. You got to put things up that'll get people to stop and comment or need to get into Messenger. Okay. The biggest thing I can tell you is all roads lead into Messenger or one-on-one communication. If you are not communicating one-on-one with people, you will not get customers. Okay. If you are posting, we call posting and praying. Julie, it was called Focus Task Group DMO. Okay. I'll go back here. You can look at that. But if you are here, Julie, so you can screenshot that and you can save it. I hope you got it with that. But if you are sharing via social media, guys, you have to make sure what you're sharing is content. What you're sharing is not just a corporate image of something. And you have to get people to want to stop at it. You have to get people to want to ask questions. You have to get people to want to get that one-on-one communication, to want to know more. We call it posting and praying if you just put up a post and think you're going to get a bunch of customers from it. Okay. Now we do have posts, okay, that we call engagement posts. Okay. And I'm going to share a couple of those with you to end this out. But those are engagement or curiosity posts that literally bring people to you, that they want to know more, that they're going to comment, they're going to like, they're going to get information from. And then you're going to lead that road into Messenger because you want to make sure you're having the one-on-one communication with them. All sales, you guys, no matter what company you're in, even if it's a 9 to 5, you have to have one-on-one communication to be able to make a sale. Okay. People need to see things 7 to 10 times before they even make a sale. Like if you saw the Nordstrom sale, you got to see something a lot of times before you'll even go back and click on it. Now, if you had a Nordstrom agent reach out to you and say, hey, I know that you're going to like this dress. Let's get it ordered from you. It's going to look super cute on you. You can wear it to XYZ. I bet you would order it a lot quicker. Okay. You got to have that one-on-one communication. All right. So a couple social media tips. Someone asked about creating a page or a group or anything like that. It's an option. You totally can. But I'm going to tell you, if you only post in there, you're going to break down your network to like this. Your network, I always tell people this, when I open my brick and mortar with my franchise, or anybody who opens a brick and mortar, Who do you invite at your store opening? You invite your family and your friends. It's the same thing here. For some reason though, we feel like, oh my God, my family and friends are going to judge me. They're going to have opinions. It's the same thing. And you got to educate them on that. You got to tell them, if this was a brick and mortar, you all would show up for me and you would come and see, even if you didn't like what I had. What if it was a women's clothing store? You'd still have your dad there. You'd still have your uncle and your aunts come, right? What if it was a kids clothing or a kids store? You'd still have a bunch of adults be there. Like, here's the thing. You have to remember what you have your hands on here is literally, when you read those testimonies, you guys, it's helping people every single day live a better quality of life. And you have the tools to be able to put that out there, but you have to be able to do it. Okay. So with that being said, on Instagram, you can use the link that you can link your website or the product like we shared. You can even link our groups. So you can link our testimony group onto your Instagram and get more people over there. You got to be active. You got to be consistent. If you're not consistent, just like, again, I always go back to having a brick and mortar. If somebody has their door open, their sign, their door open, that means people can walk in any single day and have a conversation with them and they know what's going on. If their sign is closed and their windows are dark and people walk by every single day and never know what's going on in there, they never, ever will find out. And if you are not consistent on social media, nobody sees it. That's the only terrible thing about algorithms and social media. You have to be consistent. I'm not saying post about Trinot all the time. I just mean be active on social media, be consistent, whether it's sharing a positive thing. Maybe you're religious and you share a Bible verse, or maybe you have a positive quote, or maybe you love dogs and you want to share about that one day. And then you share about your kids another day. And then you share about your adventure, or your vacation. Be active. Okay. Cause that's your storefront now. Sharing facts. Okay. We always talk about, you want to make sure when you are talking about our products, you want to share facts. So if you are learning about the product, it's going to be better. You're going to hear more and more facts about it. Okay. Posting in your stories is the best way that people are going to see a lot more information. Posting just a social media post, rare that people see it. Posting in your Facebook stories or your Instagram stories, heck of a lot more people are watching you. I'm going to tell you that. And as you continue, they keep watching and you keep seeing the ones that are watching. Okay. Now, this is just to end here. These are just examples of engagement posting. Engagement post means you literally want people just to engage in what you're doing. You're boosting your algorithm so more people start to see you, you guys. This is about cheese. This has nothing to do with Trinot or nothing to do with lifestyle, and Sarah got 116 comments on the fact that she put up, what's your favorite cheese? You could put up something related to our company doing coffee. Like, how do you drink your coffee? Right. And you're going to get a ton of different people or Dunkin' versus Starbucks. You can put that up and that's just going to get engagement into your post, you guys. And then when you do share about the coffee, those people are the ones who see it. Now, this is an engagement post where I went into Messenger. I want to know people who've used CBD before, because I started in this company. I was like, I want to know who's used it and what did you love about it? And all those people that commented, those 16 people, I went into their inbox and I said, hey, I saw that you commented on my CBD post. What company did you try? And what did you love about the product? As we started talking, I didn't just blast my product at them. I had a conversation. You're growing a relationship with these people, just like you would if they're coming into your store. Like if you own a coffee shop, you're growing a relationship with these people. So I was asking them questions and we were communicating back and forth. And then maybe a day or two later, I said, well, I just want to let you know, I just found an incredible product that has helped me with my anxiety. And I never knew this would be possible. If you want to hear more about it, let me know. And I just leave it in their court. And then those who said yes, I would share the demo video with them or the fact sheet, and they could find out more information about it. Or I'd plug them and get them in front of one of our overviews so they can learn more. Okay. So that is what these engagement posts can do for your business. Now, the curiosity posts are things like, what's going on? What is she doing? So some of you I saw did the text message service. Okay. And you got the first post that maybe said, or the second post, something like, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I'm really excited about what I'm about to do. That's a curiosity post, you guys. That's got people saying, well, what are you doing? And people are going to comment like, tell me, I want to know what's going on. What are you doing? Okay. That's curiosity. And what's beautiful about curiosity is you can go into Messenger and you can start your conversation. Hey, I saw you comment on my post. I know you want to know what I'm doing. I'm really excited about this. Something I didn't know I'd ever do, but I got to let you know about it. Right there is your conversation starter. And then you keep that relationship building and see what happens from there, right? Again, that's where the door is open to help people. So congrats on your new journey here. If you have, I'm going to look in the chat here. Let me see our questions. If we have multiple questions, I want to open it up so that you guys can ask questions if you do have any. Okay. And Ashley was sharing. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? I mean, I'm more than happy to stay on if anyone wants, if people need to. I just want to be able to make sure everyone gets the information they need. Again, I did record this, so those of you that had to hop off or couldn't get on, you have that opportunity here. But anybody have questions? Nope. Okay. Well, then message me personally if you need to. And please make sure you get on that call with your one-on-one line and let's get your business launched so that you can, I am overwhelmed. Yes. And it is. I'm glad you said that, Katie, because it is an overwhelming feeling, but it's excitement and information. And I love that you said you're ready to get started. I love that so much. When I first started, I was overwhelmed to the max. I worked every night till like midnight, 1 a.m. But I was so freaking fired up that I just had to get this going. And that's, I hope, how I helped you guys to feel. And I hope that we can continue that fire all the way through. So thank you guys for hopping on. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.